Guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday. All right, man. So, I want to talk about something real quick, man. Baltimore's Raven linebacker Justin Houston says he passed on Pittsburgh Steelers offer. Now I'm gonna read this and then I'm gonna dive into it. We're gonna talk about it. So this article is from ESPN. It goes on and said only took Justin Houston's second practice with the Baltimore Ravens to put himself in the middle of one of the most heated NFL rivalries. On Saturday, Houston said he chose to sign a one-year deal up to $4 million with the Ravens, even though the Pittsburgh Steelers offered him more money. I was close to signing with the Steelers, who said it just worked out better in Baltimore. When Houston struck a deal with Baltimore, a source told ESPN Adam Schefter that the four-time Pro Bowler outside linebacker turned down significantly more money from other teams in the pursuit of a championship with the Ravens. The Steelers addressed their pass rush. Obviously, they signed Melvin Ingram to 1 year, pretty much same deal. Houston said the Ravens defense played a major factor in his decision when he visited Baltimore in April. Ravens officials walked through their scheme and how they saw him in it. I fell in love with it. I kind of knew I wanted to be here, and when I saw that. The Ravens are hoping Houston can shore up a pass rush after losing Matthew Judon and Inoku, Yannick, whatever, in free agency. Houston 32 is one of the 5 players with 8+ pass rush each of the past season. We broke that down a little bit. The others are Aaron Donald, Khalil Mack, Pierre Paul, and Gatko. Okay, I'm mispronouncing his name. Houston, who played for the Kansas City Chiefs and Indianapolis Colts, believe Ravens will maximize his talent. I think it's a better fit for me in what I was looking for. I just want opportunities to have one-on-ones and be able to put pressure on the quarterback. Houston said he was recruited heavily by Baltimore by cornerback Marcus Peters. As soon as last season ended, Peters called Houston to try to lure him to Baltimore by explaining how the scheme perfectly suits him. He's an ultimate great leader for a team like us, Peters said. When you get a player like that, he's out there on the market, it doesn't hurt to just call, just say, hey, what's up? How you doing? See if you want to be a part of the journey, and we could be a part of ours, and he could be a part of ours too, and it worked out. All right, so the reason I brought this up, the reason why I want to do this video is because I think Justin Houston made a decision that I think sometimes players don't get credit for, right? Like we always say, this player is good at this player good at that, this player got that money, this player got their bag, whatever, right? But sometimes you got to understand, how many times have we watched players go for the money and it just do not fit? Justin was smart enough to sit back and go, wait, this defense fit what I'm trying to do more. This is gonna maximize my potential. I'm gonna bring up a cornerback. Remember a cornerback from the Oakland Raiders a while back. He hit the free agent market and Nnamdi Asomugha. That's what I'm talking about. Hit the free agent market and oh boy, everybody's claiming, we gotta get him. We gotta get him. He's the best thing since sliced bread. Only to a couple years later be completely out of the league after signing a big deal with the Philadelphia Eagles. We watch so many times with great players. They're great players, but sometimes it's about your fit with the team. And yeah, sure, you may go to a new destination and you're still the same player, but the scheme do not fit. And you can't put a dollar amount on that. And to me, I want to give major props to Justin Houston for saying, I'm going to go where I'm needed. I'm going to go where maximize my talent, where I could be the most efficient. Because he could have got the bag. I mean, he is, I think 32 if I'm not mistaken. So he may have a few more, he may have good more years in the league. But, normally around this time, it's like maximize your dollar. Well, he's chose to maximize his talent. Now, I don't know his financial life, or I have no interest. But what I want is, I gotta applaud someone that says, you know what? Let me go maximize my talent first. Let me put myself in a position to maximize what I'm trying to do And listen, it's a 1-year deal. He potentially set himself up for a big payday in the future if he put himself by putting himself in a situation to really put his skills on display. So I think that's important. Also, let's not beat around the bush. All right, he went to Baltimore also because he know they got a chance of going to the chip, right? He knows that Baltimore got a, in my opinion, I could be wrong, some people may disagree, but I feel like Baltimore got a better chance at going to the chip than the Steelers do. It's also about trying to get that ring, you know? So if he realized that this scheme fit me better and I got an opportunity to play with a team that can possibly go to a Super Bowl, then it's a no-brainer. Yeah, I might not get the money that, you know, Pittsburgh was offering. And this is no knock on Pittsburgh. I want to understand, oh, he don't like the Steelers. I got nothing against the Steelers. Even though they did just beat up on my Cowboys in the Hall of Fame game, but that game don't count. It don't really matter. But personally, I got nothing against Steelers. But to me, this. Some people say it's business. It's a business decision. Well, it's also, and that's often referred to financially. Like, well, he made this decision because it's best for business, giving the most money. That's fine. But what people don't often realize is sometimes taking less money now could mean a lot more money later. If he could take this opportunity with the Baltimore Ravens and possibly get a chip, but at a minimum get his money, get his skill set on display at a high level, then you ain't got to worry about the bag. The bag is coming. I often, and y'all know I like to talk about people a little bit outside of sports. I often go back to the Kevin Hart days, and we all know who Kevin Hart is now, and he's the biggest comedian in the world, blah, blah, blah. He get a lot of credit, whatever. But what people don't realize is this guy, the same guy that we see as this mega comedian that's done everything, is now, at one point, he couldn't get nothing but no's from Hollywood. No, not good enough, can't do this, you won't do that. No, he literally got told he had a show to be picked up, he's at the premiere and they call him in the back, say, don't worry about it. We decided to go a different direction. You're done. This prior to him being who he is. So it was important for him. So what he had to do, he went out, he put his everything on the line through Heartbeat Production and started doing the I'm a Grown Little Man comedy show, stand up. Seriously funny, laugh at my pain. And then you start to see, oh, wait. So he had to go put his stuff on display and then come back and say, now I want the bag. And the bag was bigger. And I used that show, I used that little parable because that's what I feel like Justin Houston said. Like, hold on. I'm going to go here, I'm going to match my potential. I'm going to show you what I'm good at. And when I get ready to get the bag going to be bigger. Right? So shout out to Justin Houston. I thought this is a perfect example of playing chess, not checkers. He put himself in a position to get a Super Bowl, and he gave himself an opportunity to put his talents on full display for the world to see, and he'll get that bag next. So with that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, man, you guys be good.